Crime Family, week 2 is kicked off of the Spotlight Collab Challenge. This week is featuring nail addict Shee. So, she chose Dracula for the theme this week. If you want to check out all the other lovely ladies in the group, everybody is down in the description box. If you would like to enter a future collab, everything is at the end of the video. Stay tuned. I will tell you how you can enter. All right, so this hand, I actually made this hand this past week, and I'm excited to show you guys how I made it. So stay tuned this week. I will be dropping a video showing you guys how I made this hand and a vlog of my day shopping and doing all this Halloween stuff. It's going to be really cool, so definitely stay tuned. Now, as far as this Dracula set goes, I was not feeling this set. Like, thinking of Dracula and trying to do a set of nails like themed for Dracula. Like, I'm not joking when I say that when you join a collab and they just throw out themes at you, like sometimes you really get creative block. Like, you don't know what to do. So that's where I was at with this set, because they clowned me too. Like, I lost my confidence. They were being really mean to me. Okay, listen, these bitches, they made fun of my Tim Burton set last week and said that I didn't even try, that I did the same shit that I always do, character art, and that I just pretty much just didn't even try. Like, I just threw something together and threw it up, and they all made fun of me. So this week I was like, you know what? Let me try something different. And when I say creative block got me so good, it really got me. I had no freaking clue what to do this week. So I'm going in and I am just doing nude acrylic on all of the nails. We're going to apply this nude. It is Punani Power from Criminal Claws. It is a very light toned nude. It is for very light skin shades. So this hand that I have here is like a translucent, the palest of pale that you could get. And it's like the perfect shade for, you know, a ghost. And then as far as the art goes, like, my creative block really got me good. It really got me good. But these bitches, they got me even worse, because I really was just going to do a hand-painted Dracula set. But no, I didn't do it, because that is something that I would normally do, and I had to think outside the box just to make these guys happy. Listen, when you're in a cult, you have to make them happy, or some bad things could happen. Like, and I don't want no bad juju over this way. Okay? So I decided that I was just going to do like a Dracula themed set. Like, think about what Dracula is and shit. Oh my God, listen to this. So my favorite Dracula story, and I want to hear about your favorite Dracula story down in the comments. But my favorite one was, do you guys remember, I think it was the movie Dracula 2000, when they pretty much told the origin story of Dracula. And it was when Jesus sat down to the table with the 12 disciples, and one disciple obviously betrayed Jesus. He went and told the guards where Jesus was going to be, and he got money from it. And when Jesus died and, you know, kicked the bucket, they decided like, hey, well, this guy, he decided like, hey, I can't believe that I did that. I'm a piece of crap. Let me go kill. Oh my God, YouTube is so going to get me for this one. Let me go unalive myself. And, he went and tried to, you know, tie a rope around his, you know, and jump and, you know, but in the scene, in the movie, you saw like feet dangling and the money hitting the ground. And God said, oh no, not today, sir. Not today. You don't get to get out this easy today. So pretty much God cursed him to walk the rest of eternity as like a vampire. Like, he could never find peace. He couldn't walk during the day. He could never see the sun shine on his face again. That is my favorite origin story for Dracula. So tell me yours down below. I gotta get into, okay, listen, let me introduce you to Sheena, because like, she is not mean. I know that I was like joking about the girls in this group, but they seriously are the most super loving girls ever. But Sheena, oh my God, her vibrations are everything. If you go to her YouTube and watch and listen to her talk, seriously, if I'm in a bad mood or if I'm tense, I can go to her YouTube when I'm driving or when I'm just cleaning my house, or if I'm just even frustrated. I can go to her YouTube and listen to her talk, and no lie, like, it instantly relaxes me. That's how soothing her voice is. So go to her YouTube, and I'm going to show you. Look here. Here's her Instagram, and look at all this content. She literally does themed sets like crazy, like first day of school, lesbian pride, so on and so forth. She shows you how she does them. She does polygel, she does gel, she does acrylic. She literally does everything. All right, so definitely go check her out. She is one of my favoriteest people. I love her so much. I want my besties to be besties. All right, so now to this design. All I'm doing on this thumb here, this thumb bone, is I'm going in and I made a deep French smile line with some black gel polish, and I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. And the inhibition layer that gets left after curing, when you cure gel polish, the top has a stickiness. Even though it's fully dry, it still feels very sticky to the touch. We are going to rub our chrome into that stickiness. Now, if you want a true chrome effect, you would put that into a cured non-wipe top coat, because it's not sticky with the non-wipe top coat, and it literally only holds like the faintest amount of the chrome, and that gives you like a super smooth chrome look. I'm going for more of a velvet look, so I want to make sure that I'm pressing this into a super sticky surface so it grabs a bunch of the powder and keeps a lot of that texture. See, and if you look, you can already see like that velvet look coming to life. So I'm going to go and I made sure that I scrubbed the entire surface of that nail. Don't worry, you can go in pretty rough and scrub off all the excess powder so that you're not contaminating your top coat. Now I'm going in with matte top coat, and whenever I notice any sparkles on the brush of that top coat applicator, right on my brush, if I notice sparkles, I make sure I wipe them off on a paper towel before I put the brush back in the bottle. I do not want to contaminate my entire bottle of matte top coat, right? Don't do that. Make sure that you keep everything clean before you put it back in the bottle. Now, after curing the matte top coat, I go in and I clean the nail with alcohol. It makes sure that it gives it that true matte shine, and I want to make sure that everything, all the dust is cleaned off of it so I can go in and do my nail art. Now, I'm going in and I'm going to do like this little 3D raised up bat for the thumb. And this is my favorite design out of this whole set. I really loved this. This was like the funnest to do, and I don't know, I just really loved this bat. I think I'm going to try to incorporate something like this again into another set. So I'm going in and I'm using that smile line as the top of the bat wings, pretty much. The bat is like looking like it's in flight. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice. Okay. So I'm going above the smile line with the ears though. And then the little head is just going to be a circle. Literally the easiest bat in the universe. And then from the smile line, I just drag down a couple triangles and fill them in with the black gel paint. And then I go in and I will cure that for 60 seconds. Now, after you cure all the bat that is black, right? You're going in and pulling down these triangles, and now it looks like little wings in flight. You go in and you cure that for 60 seconds. Wow, I cannot talk today. Oh my God. All right. Anyways, I got like all this spit in my mouth and it's just not like, I don't know. I'm like a panting dog for some reason. I'm really trying to get through this. I have a party to go to. I have other stuff that I got to get done today. Like I got to go. Okay. Anyways, let me focus. Okay, so I cured the black gel paint for 60 seconds. And now I'm going in and I am building up that head only. I'm only building up the head with our diamond gel. This is a really thick rhinestone glue that is really great for getting to build up just a little bit slightly. It's great for like drips, or it's not a poly gel. It's not gonna stay exactly where you put it. It's just literally giving it that raised up effect. And then while the glue is still wet, I am putting 2 little red rhinestones in the head for the eyes. And this, like, seriously, it looked so good. And then you need to make sure that you go over your wings with a top coat also. You want your wings to be shiny too. You don't want to leave them out. I don't know where that footage went, but it's gone. Let's say goodbye and move on. Now, for this middle finger, this is going to be Vampire's mouth, right? This here is going to be Dracula's bloodsucker. So we're just going in with like this oval at a slant on the nail. And then you go above the oval with like an M and below the oval with, you know, just another little line. Literally, this does not have to be perfect. This is super easy. I am just kind of filling in with a little bit of the white, but I want it to be streaky and not perfect. So I just take my thumb and I ended up like, I kind of wanted it to look like an actual lip texture. Like if you look at the skin on your lip. So that's why I'm just pressing into it with my fingerprint, because I really wanted that texture to kind of show. And all that does is just kind of fade it out and make it look like it's not this perfect set of drawn lips. And then I draw two bright fangs, and I want those fangs to stay bright. I want the fangs to stick out more than anything else. And then I'm going in with these little lightning streaks or cracks across the sky, whatever you would like to call it. And, you know, make sure that your vampire teeth are definitely sticking out. And then I mixed in red gel polish with some clear base coat just to make it not so opaque. I wanted to run over the white and get to pull out. Some places I wanted it to be more deep red. Some places I wanted it to show kind of like a light red. Some places I even wanted the white to kind of show through. So I actually ended up taking a dry brush and going across some of it. And then I decided that I wanted to go in and add some chrome. I didn't want it to be perfect, so I literally just took some base gel after curing everything. I took some base gel and just made like a couple little spots and cured it just to give it that stickiness. So when I went to rub in the chrome, I could have chrome just kind of in a couple spots. And here you'll see, like the chrome doesn't, it just kind of adds like another little layer of texture, right? And then we're gonna matte top coat that and leave it be. Now, here for the pointer finger, this is going to be our gemstone finger. Or no, I'm sorry. This is going to be the bite marks. So I wanted to do like, you know, the bite marks on a neck. And I'm going to do these in chrome again. So I'm just doing two little holes. Everything is going to get done in black because I'm going to rub into that black with the chrome after I cure it. So I got two little holes and then blood drips, and I'm rubbing into the chrome after I cured the black. And then I'm going around the holes with these little lines. I want it to look like skin bite imprints. It's not going to be perfect. I didn't want the skin. I really wanted it to look like dirty skin or something. And I wanted them to look like bite marks and real drip marks. So I'm going along the one side of the drip with the black. Just one side. And then I'm going to do a little white dot at the very bottom so it looks like light is reflecting off of the blood. It's like the devil is in the details, I swear, because if you don't do these tiny little things, these little nuances, honestly, you're not going to be happy with the way it comes out. It's just going to look flat. And here in a minute, we're going to go in and actually use our Rhinestone Gel to build up those drips and make them really look like blood dripping down. But before we do that, let me hold back a second, right? We are going in and we are just kind of dry brushing some black gel paint around the edges and smudging it in, making it look kind of dirty and faded. And I'm bringing this actually all the way into the center though. Like I don't want it to look clean. I do not want that nude nail to look clean at all. So I brought that into the center. And now, as I'm doing my little rhinestone nail and I lay out the cross, I actually end up just going in while I'm doing this and end up building up those little blood drips also. So I laid out the cross in my rhinestone gel and I'm just going in with little red rhinestones as the cross because I kind of figured everything has to tie into Dracula, right? So when I think of the velvet, I think of velvet for like his cape. And then I think of the cross as like something that he hates, that he doesn't want to see. It reminds him of when he betrayed Jesus, I guess. And then, you know, obviously the lips and the fang, that really does, you know, bring it into the Dracula perspective, or at least like a vampire perspective. And then getting to see like the bite marks and the blood dripping and stuff, like that's everything. Oh, and the thumb bat, like, you know, Dracula turns into a bat in some instances. I don't know. Okay. All right, listen. So I'm going in and I am matte top coating this bloody bite mark, right? And after I matte top coated and cured, I'm going in over that matte top coat, and I'm just adding some of that rhinestone glue to the drips and the bite marks, so it really does give off that skin effect with the matte, but then real blood dripping with it looking wet and shiny, right? Right, okay. And then we're just doing the same thing with our rhinestone nail. I didn't even cure it at this point. I did the glue gel for the rhinestones, applied those, and then did the matte top coat. Like everything still isn't cured from the moment I laid down the rhinestone glue. I was so scared I was gonna mess this up, but I didn't. I didn't want to have to keep putting the hand inside the lamp and pulling it out. So I try to get as much done in between cures as I can on all the nails to help save myself some time. All right, listen, you guys, I am so done with talking. Okay, I am done. This set was hard on me. It hurt my brain. Here we're going in with some more velvet because I just love velvet. I do. I love velvet. And then we are going to matte top coat this nail and the cross nail, right? Okay. Everything is about to be done. Make sure you clean up your mess and add cuticle oil if you're going to do this on a person. I love you guys. I hope you guys really do enjoy this set. All right, and here you go. Bum, bum, bum. I love it. It really is really cute. I wish I could have done this on a real human being. It would have just added so much to it. If you guys would like to join a future Spotlight collab challenge, here is the information, and I will leave the links down below in the description box. I know a lot of you guys are interested. Make sure you have a YouTube and make sure you have an Instagram before you enter. So I love you guys. Check this out. I would love to join a little collab with one of you guys. Have a great day. Bye.